Hello YouTube, this is Pie Guy, and this is my first video on this channel. As you can see, I'm on my YouTube channel right now. I just created it. I was planning out this channel for a few days now, and so I just created it today. And my logo didn't update yet from Google+, but don't worry about that. Okay, so on this channel, I'm going to be doing Python tutorials. Right now, I am in the middle, because I already planned out my future. I want to major in computer science and be a computer software programmer. And so my first language I'm starting to learn is Python. I've tried other languages, but this seems to be working the best for me. Alright, so don't forget to subscribe right here if you guys enjoyed the first video. Alright, so what you have to do, you have to go to python.org/downloads, and once you're on this website, this is how you get Python. What you have to do is download Python 2.7.12. There's also a 3.5.2 version, but the thing is, for this tutorial, I'm going to be going over 2.7 first. I didn't master, well, I'm learning 2.7 right now, and I've downloaded 4 different Python versions, and so 3.5 and 2.7, they're the main ones that we're going to be doing on my channel. But like I said, I'm going to be doing 2.7 first because I know how to do 2.7 better. On 3.5, I'm okay with it. I really don't know what to do on it. All I know is just the basic print commands and some other commands. But like I said, I'm going to be doing 2.7 first. So after you download Python, go to your folder. I put mine on the desktop. I saved mine on the desktop, and double click idle, the idle file, and this should come out Python 2.7.12 shell. And just type in your first command to see if it works. As you can see, if you type in print quotes, double quotes, hello world, and then you press enter, it prints out hello world. You could print whatever you want to. You do this, it says hi. But if you are on 3.5, what you have to do, you need parentheses. The print commands are pretty much basically the same, but on 2.7, you're probably, this is what you have to put in. This worked, but it only worked because this is the only command I put in. Alright, so what you want to do on this shell, this is just the .py runner. It's a Python runner which runs all your code. So go to new file right here, and then as you can see, it says Untitled. So first save as, and this is your Python folder. Probably save it on the desktop right here, and you should create a new folder for it so you don't get lost. Python YouTube tutorial. Alright, so I'm going to save it here, and I'm just going to call this YouTube. I will be using probably the same file for each video. So you save it as YouTube, or whatever you want to name it, .py. You need to have the .py. Alright, so in this first video, I pretty much am just, like I just showed you, how to get Python. And so I showed you how to get Python, and I'm going to show you how to just write some basic coding. Next episode, I'm probably going to show you some if commands and how to use them. And first, let's go over the basic the basic things to Python. If you also, if you guys have some previous coding experience, this shouldn't be hard. Python is one of the easiest languages to learn. It is my first. It's not really my first language, but it's going to be the first language I master. At first, I learned HTML, CSS, and some JavaScript, but now I'm doing JavaScript was too complicated for me, so I moved on to Python. So what you want to do, basic command, as you can see, like we did before. I'm going to show you how to run the command. You could either press F5, and this brings this up. So press F5, or you could go up here, click run, and click run module. Alright, it restarted right here. As you can see, hello world. So if we X out of that, do this one more time, it says hello world. Alright, like I told you, I'm going to show you the basic things. See, my Boolean. If you guys have some previous coding experience, you should know what a Boolean is. It's a true or false statement that always has a return value. So my Boolean, let's say my Boolean equals true. This is a variable. I'm going to show you variables in this episode too. So my variable is my Boolean. It's a variable because I created it and I made it equal to true. And if you do print parentheses and put in my Boolean here, I then run the command, it says true. And we're going to need that later on. But right now I didn't master Python, but I am pretty good in it. Also, after I complete this series on Python of all of the basics, and then later on to advanced, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a game with Pygame, but that will be in the future. Alright, so what you're going to do now, I'm going to show you a string. A string would be %s. That's a string. And if you want someone to input something, if you want someone to type something in, after you run the command and you want something to type something into console, and it outputs something else, which makes people able to interact with your code. See, print, let's say for instance you want to say hello. If you start the code and you want to say hello to someone, you type in %s, and then you do this, and then you type %raw inputs, and then this will appear before your print command. Let's say please enter your name. Alright, and if you put that in, you run your code. It says please enter your name. I'm gonna go with Pie Guy. That's what I'm going to call myself for this YouTube channel. But my real name, as you saw, is Alex. But yeah, Pie Guy. It says hello, Pie Guy. Alright, and it will work for anything you put in. See, hello, hey. It doesn't matter. It will work for anything. And if you type in, if you want to know how old they are, let's try %s is a nice age. Let's do that. %raw inputs. It's please, or how old are you? So please enter your name, Alex. How old are you? 14. 14 is a nice age. Did you see? The raw input command is going to be very important for games in the future. If you want to create a text-based game, I'm going to show you how to create a text-based game in the future. Next episode, actually, I'm going to make a quiz, and going to have to answer all the questions. Okay, so let's create another variable. I'm going to show you the integer code. Let's see how you do. Because you end up doing oh, okay. So how about temperature? If you want to know what temperature is, I'm going to show you some extra commands. Equals. If you want someone to enter a number instead of a word or a name, you type an integer first, parenthesis, raw input. What is the temperature today? If you do that, I forgot my second parenthesis. You will know if something is wrong if if you go into the next line and your line is like in the middle of the code. That means you messed up. Alright, so if temperature, this is the if command, is equal to, no, if temperature is less than, let's say 90 degrees, less than 90, print out, wow, that's really hot. Wait, no. If it's less than 90, you want to print out. How about let's do 80 degrees for it to make more sense. This temperature is less than 80. Print out. That's really cold. Okay, that's really cold. Alright, and you could add another if statement. If you do if temperature is greater than 60. No, if temperature is greater than 80. Wow, that's hot. Alright, okay. Alright, what is the temperature today? If we put something like 54, it says that's really cold. Let's say if it's 92. Wow, that's hot. As you can see, the if statements, the if statements pretty much are saying, if the like, I'm gonna explain it to you. If the temperature is less than 60, then print this. If the temperature is greater than 80, then print this. And you're gonna need the if statement to make a text-based game with Python. And also, you could create variables and put them into a print statement like earlier, and combine them with if statements like this. Cold equals that's really cold. Hot equals that's really hot. And if this saves you time, this is why variables are so handy. They're not important, but they're very handy. They shorten like your codes by lots, and you don't have to do that much work. If you want to use if you make a quiz and you want to write the same thing over and over again, that's going to take some time. But all you have to do is print this. And you only have to type in that once for the variable. And it's the same thing. Let's see, 43. Oh, it's really cold. So temperature today, 95. It's really hot. Alright, and if you want something that's in between 60 and 80, how are you supposed to, how am I going to do that? Alright, if temperature. Now that's a code for another day, because that's a little bit more advanced. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you wanna read, this is my first video, so my commentary isn't the best, because I really don't know what to say. Explaining things isn't as easy as it is for other bigger YouTubers. But in the next video, I'll show you how to create a text-based game. Alright, and that next video is coming out right after this, so don't worry. I plan on making 2 videos a day, 2 to 3 videos a day. That will speed up the series by a lot, and that will get to the Pie Game series really fast. Alright, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.